All right, now let's speak to a Slovo Park community leader, Dan Moalahi, who joins us on the line. Thank you so much, sir, for your time this afternoon. Just talk to us about what is at the heart of some of the protests that we are currently seeing in Slovo Park at the moment.
Currently, good morning, Unati and your listeners, your viewers. Currently, the people have been waiting to see the Premier and also the MEC of Human Settlement. But in the main, they took their frustration into the N12. So by now, the situation is calm since, we had some few engagement with the local police here from Eldorado Park. Currently, we are standing and also waiting to get some positive results from those who have been engaging us with meeting the community here, which is the office of the mayor of the MEC and the office of the Premier.
A lot of questions have been, asked around why community members, when they are seeking, government interventions, take to the streets and have violent protests. I mean, you as a community have been demanding for some form of upliftment in your area. Just talk to us about that journey. How long has it been that you've been calling out for better service delivery? And also, what do you say to those that say, why do you turn to violence?
Since I started this journey while I was still a young person, if you can just see now, I'm now old enough now, where with the big children here that are almost more than 20 years here. It's a journey that is actually distressing and also showing people that there's a bit of like a neglected people, and also like a sort of like the sort of like it's an apartheid era that we feel ourselves in. After 2016, when we got a court judgment, we sat with the city of Johannesburg and also the province and different officials to pave the way to develop Slovo Park. But up until now, when we get here in 2023 May, with the city of Johannesburg and the province, with the lawyers of the city and also the lawyers of this community, Seri, came into the community to say we are going to sign a social compact that will unfold the upgrading plan that we have been talking about, but only to find that the budget is not there for us. And that causes the frustration to this community. Hence, you see the blockage of the N12.
Absolutely. And I mean, what is a tragedy in as far as this is concerned? I mean, you talk about that very important court case of 2016, where in fact, government was compelled to upgrade the informal settlement program and to implement it at Slovo Park. That hasn't been done. And as a result, of these protests, we know that people are very unhappy still. And this has culminated in the death of one young boy, Karabo Chaka. Just talk to us about what the latest in as far as that death is concerned. I know that at this point in time, it hasn't been established, around the circumstances of Karabo's death.
These are heartbreaking. If you can look at the situation where the community was only asking for an assistance from the authorities or people that have power to do that, we couldn't get that, which led to the death of Karabo, and Karabo was only shot on his own yard, and this is the thing that also causes this uprising that you see as well, to say we're not going to stop for justice of Karabo or Chaka. And now this is like we are not human enough to be given what we are asking for. Even when we engage and take the relevant steps of saying we want to work hand in hand with our government through ways of developing a social compact that will show that the community is ready to work with government in order to implement whatever that they want to implement to develop this settlement.
As we wrap our conversation up, you mentioned that the situation at Slovo Park is now calm and you are engaging the SAPS. Just talk to us about the way forward from today.
Going forward, we are looking at the police to release the people that were arrested by the police unnecessarily so, because they were picked up from their own yard. Even some of them were picked up from the toilets. You can also link that to the death of Karabo, whereby he was in the yard. And some of the young people also were shot in close range inside the toilet. Whereby the police didn't have the mercy, but we have requested the police to say, go and release those who were arrested wrongfully so by the police. And we have also requested that we need protection from the police, and we also want justice for Karabo Chaka as well.
Dan, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Really do appreciate it. Of course, that was community leader there, Dan Moalahi.